Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
You're back.
I know. You can't get away from me.
I know. I love it. It's great. It's terrific.
like it
You're
too.
beautiful. You make me shine. I feel like the old man and the young anchor woman. You know how that is? It's like Al Terzi and Denise DeCenza.
Aw. She's a little taller than me. You're a little taller than Al.
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
I want you to tell us about your dress.
Really?
Stand up and show the crowd. Yeah, I don't know, Mike, can you get a full shot of this beautiful dress? What do you think?
That's cute.
All right, now don't say anything. It's cute, right?
Well, I think
no.
a lot of people heard you this morning, so they already know.
Oh, if you heard me this morning, do not play along. What designer do you think this dress is? If you had to take a guess, studio audience. Anybody in our studio audience like to take a guess? Armani. Armani. All right, it's a beautiful dress, right? Yeah. Where'd you get it?
JCPenney.
JCPenney. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And how much?
20 bucks.
20 bucks. Is that awesome?
I like to shop on a budget.
No, that's great. And you said you got about, what, 20 dresses and you paid no more than $40 for any dress. Mm-hmm. That's pretty amazing.
They have at West Farms Mall.
Now, this was in the drapery department, right? You had to get the...
Yes, and I had them make it into a dress for me.
Because all I heard about JCPenney was, oh, that's the place you go to get your drapes. I don't think I've ever been in a JCPenney in my whole life.
Well, in Russia, we make dresses out of drapes.
You do?
No.
Really? No. That's Des Vidania. Goodbye.
Yes.
So, no, it really does look beautiful. You look
Thank
great
you.
in it. And I love women who shop on a budget. 20 bucks for a dress at JCPenney. Go for it, ladies.
You know how much I love shopping.
Yeah, you don't like shopping at all. I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
So if I can go in and find one dress that I like that fits, I'll just buy it in a bunch of different colors and be done with it.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Which is so funny because Paul is getting more and more like he hates shopping. So now I have to go out and do it on my own. Like I have to spend a whole, even my friend Meg, I didn't even tell her this, but I'm sure we went to the West Farms Mall. There was the half-yearly sale for men. Well, you got somebody standing over your shoulder, you really can't look because you think that they're in a rush and that they want to go somewhere else. And you feel, so I don't want to stand in there. I don't want to make a stand there for hours. So after we left for the day, she had to be back home by 4. I went back to West Farms, went back to Nordstrom, and I spent 2.5 hours in the men's department, just
like
by
my worst
myself.
nightmare. I don't know how you do it.
With my little helper Jim, and he was terrific, and I ended up with all these wonderful clothes. But I need to be by myself. I don't want to shop with anybody else's nuisances, and you know what I mean?
Mom.
You know what I'm saying? I want to go
opinions?
shopping, right, ladies? Exactly. You can talk in this show. You are allowed to voice your opinion. All
You
right,
don't need an
good.
opinion when you're shopping? You don't want somebody there telling you if it looks good or not?
I'm pretty good with my own.
You do have
So to say. Now this sweater, for instance, I can actually tell you, this is Gap, and I got this 2 years ago for Christmas. But I just took it out of the closet because I got it cleaned last year, and at the end of the season, and I haven't worn it since. So it still looks nice. Now these pants, I can actually tell you, these are my cords right here, my green cords, and my sneakers, my Skechers. The pants I have not worn, and I guess I didn't wash them because I pulled out a receipt from these pants today from New Year's Day of last year.
I'm so glad you said you pulled out a receipt.
No, I did.
Something else because you hadn't washed them.
No, exactly. But I guess I only wore them once, and I figured they didn't need a wash, and then winter came, and I just forgot about it.
Well, they look nice. You look very
yeah, it's like whatever. But when I buy clothes, I tend to buy them for season after season after season. Although I did go to the consignment shop yesterday, and I picked up my $95.95 for all the clothes that I brought to the consignment shop. I got $100 in cash in my pocket because I brought them 15 items of clothes that I'm never going to wear again. And I said, here you go. And they sold it for me, and I got $95.95.
I can buy 5 dresses with those $95.
Exactly. All right, so the caucus, it was yesterday. Did you vote? No, you can't vote. 122,000 people voted, and there was a separation of 8 votes between Mitt Romney. Is that unbelievable, Samantha? It's just wild. Amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, and people always say, oh, my vote won't count. 8 votes separated Mitt Romney, the Mormon, from Rick Santoro, the gay guy, the gay hater, sorry. And
African-American and gay hater.
I think he just hates everybody, I don't know. But the kids, look at Mitt Romney. Do we have that picture that we can show?
There they are in the background.
I know, but I want the photo. I don't know if we have it or not. We don't have the photo. All right. The children, Mitt Romney's children, hunka, hunka, munka, hunka. Oh my God, I might have to vote him into the White House just so I can look at the kids more. It's unbelievable. 4 handsome men. He's a good-looking family.
Yeah.
It's wild. And this is, of course, Ron Paul. He finished 3rd. Rick Santoro finished 2nd.
Now they're going to New Hampshire.
Poor Newt finished 4th. I think he's a little angry. He and his Stepford wife are going to go to New Hampshire and see if they can do something with it, and see what they can do. Now, this is the governor of who? Jim, what's his name? I can't remember. He didn't even finish. And it's supposedly Michelle Bachmann. That's the end of her. She's dropping out.
She's not going to New Hampshire. Yeah.
She's done. She had an 11 o'clock news conference today. And also Rick Perry. He's done too. He was finished years ago. I don't know why he even started.
So now Romney's expected to win in New Hampshire, but then they're going south, and he's not expected to win there.
I don't know. South Carolina. It's all back and forth and back and forth. But anyway, so we'll see what's going on.
See what happens.
I want you to listen to a song because it has significance in my life. Cue the song. Rich, there we go. Each time we have a quarrel, it almost breaks my heart, 'cause I am so afraid that we might have to part. Each night I ask the stars up above, why must I be a teenager in love? All right. That was the song in the 5th grade that I auditioned against Greg Pandolfo, and Greg Pandolfo got the lead in the play, and I did not. That is why I know every single word to that song, because I stood in my garage for weeks practicing that particular song. So yesterday, unfortunately, Fred Milano, he was the doo-wop singer with Dion and the Belmonts. He passed away yesterday at the age of 72. He was one of the singers who made that rock and roll song as famous today as it was back in the day.
I
you guys know that song, right? Yeah, you even know that song, right? So anyway, it reminds me of Greg Pandolfo. There they are, the doo-wop Dion and the Belmonts. What a group this was. Unfortunately, he passed away yesterday. Fred passed away, one of the singers, at the age of 72. Milano lived in Massapequa.
Long Island.
Long Island. We knew he was of good stock. And he will be remembered. And if you don't take a moment today, listen to that song and remember. But I'll remember. And then I went back to Mrs. Ricky, and I've told this story before. I went back to the 6th grade, and I said, Mrs. Ricky, I made the Glee Club. I just didn't get the part. And I said, Mrs. Ricky, I made the Glee Club. And she said, of course you do. You're a boy, and they need boys. Aww. And I was like, Mike, I'll never forget that. I mean, they're talking about the impact teachers have on you. Yes, you're a boy. They need boy singers. You're not talented. I was like,
Well, it's better than when I tried out for choir and they told me we have too many girls who actually can sing, so sorry.
Oh, really? Yeah. We're both...
We're in the same boat.
No wonder why we need to be in front of a camera constantly all of these times. All right, I need to talk about this really quick before we go any further. This is why the Starbucks cup is on the desk. Oh. They're raising the price.
How much?
10 cents a cup. Now, while it might not seem that bad...
This is $14.
This is now, right, exactly. His cup of coffee is now $14. So I called Bank of America today. They're going to refinance my home so I can take out a second mortgage to continue to buy Starbucks. Now, I will say, this is $3.55. This is a grande non-fat latte. $3.55, 1 pump of pumpkin, which Rocky Hill has so graciously gives me as a 1 pump bonus because you're not supposed to get syrup for free. But I do get it. I don't know why. They must like me or something. And so basically with tax, it comes out to $3.85 or something like that, right? 1 cup. Now it will be closing in on $4.
Which is a big difference.
Which is huge. From $3.55. Yeah, I don't think about the tax, but now with the tax, I got to think about it. You're going to go to $4
bucks? For that is ridiculous.
And people say to me, is that the same cup of coffee you got this morning? Yes, and it's 7 o'clock at night. If I don't drink it, Haynes, have I not come back in here? I sometimes leave it in here and it gets thrown out. I will go through the garbage to get my cup of coffee back because it's got a lid on it and I'm drinking it. I pay $4.
Now, if you took coffee that you made at home and put it in this cup, it'll make you feel like you're still drinking it?
You know I do that in the morning with my Dunkin' Donuts cup. Because it's not the same. It's just not the same. All right. What did Brad Pitt get?
He got a very lovely birthday present.
What did he get?
He got a waterfall.
A what?
Angelina Jolie bought him a waterfall.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Isn't that sweet?
Did she wrap it up?
She did. She put a bow on it and everything, and then all the kids were around it, and they want to build their house over it now so they could listen to the water.
Okay, so she said, I see a waterfall. That's what Brad always wanted, was to hear the flow of the water. So they bought a huge waterfall, and they're actually going to build a Frank Lloyd Wright-esque architect house over the falls, so that when they're sleeping or when they're living, they can hear the water cascading. You
know what else they could have done?
No, what?
Turn on the faucet in your sink.
That's another great idea.
That would let you hear the water while you're sleeping.
That's a beautiful idea. You know, I do that for my cat.
See?
Sarah, she gets up and she licks. She
gets
underneath.
You don't want to buy her a waterfall?
She goes, I know, I'm not going to buy her a waterfall. It's the most ridiculous thing.
Well, they had to because Ellen DeGeneres and Portia just bought their Malibu house, so they had to get out.
Oh, all right. So Ellen and Portia are moving into the Pitt Angelina house.
Right.
So the Pitt Angelina is going to go, they're going into the water. to the waterfall. It all makes sense to me right now.
Congratulations.
People want to know why Kim Kardashian can't pay more taxes. She pays 10% on them.
She pays 10.3%, while people who make $47,000 a year pay 9.3%.
In California. So people who make $47,000, let me get this right, pay 9.3% tax.
Right.
And Kim Kardashian only pays 1% more. So they want a millionaire's tax. Get out of here.
Now, she made $12 million in 2010.
Doing what? What did she do?
She got a new haircut.
You can say it out loud, Samantha.
She made a sex tape.
She does what
good.
she does. She looks good, and she's famous for being famous. Now, if I'm her, I'm thinking I got a good gig. But I do think she needs to pay a little bit more in taxes.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
Can we talk about the rejection proposal?
Yeah, all right. Let's do it. You talk about it. I think it's just
well,
it's
I don't know if we
heartbreaking.
have video of this.
Do we have the video? The most memorable rejection of the year, maybe of the century. Take a look at this. All right, so here's this guy at UCLA. He's got his girlfriend. They're on the big cam.
It's hard to hear what he's saying.
He's saying, I've been in love with you since the first day I met you.
Right.
Gets down on his knees at the UCLA game, who's having a horrible season, by the way. Proposes with the ring. And she says, he says, will you marry me? And what does she do? Oh, no, she's not.
She's not saying yes.
She's not sure.
This is painful.
Oh, she closes the bar.
And she runs away. Now, I just have to say, on behalf of ladies, and maybe I'm speaking for myself here, but this is not romantic. For guys who think that they could take a girl to a football or baseball game and do this, it's fun for you because you're a guy, but it's really not a romantic proposal.
I'm thinking if somebody gives me a ring that's worth $10,000, I'm taking it. I don't care where you do it or when you do it.
Who are
just
you
give me the
marrying?
ring. I don't care. Somebody with a ring show up. Hey, we got a great story for you coming up tonight on Eyewitness News at 5, just a couple of hours away. Jill Konopka is interviewing a gentleman who thinks gays and lesbians should abstain from having sex forever because it's immoral. That, I can't talk about it, but it's coming up at 5. It's just 2 hours away. You don't want to miss this story. Jill Konopka is doing it. All right, we got a great show for you today.
And we're going to visit a Connecticut doctor who's doing nose jobs without having you go under the knife.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, look, all right. Wow, look at that.
That's remarkable.
They just filled in her whole nose. That's incredible. All right, and we're going to be talking to Drew Carey, the host of The Price is Right. How would you like to have a celebrity help you win money and prizes? We're going to be talking about it coming up next on Better Connecticut. Stay with us.
Welcome back, everybody. When you think of a nose job or rhinoplasty, you might think of major surgery, long recovery. Now there's a new way to get a new nose that can get you back to life on the same exact day. Kara went to see Dr. Paul Stanislaw in Avon to find out. Wow, that's remarkable. All right, this non-surgical nose job costs less at about $1,500, much cheaper than a regular rhinoplasty. And this plastic surgery center is in Avon. We put the link on our website, betterct.com. Scott, I'm going to go get a nose job. I'll see you in an hour.
You don't need one, sweetheart. Why don't you just pick my nose?
I can pick your nose.
You can pick
and
your
tell
nose.
him that I want it on my nose.
You can pick your nose and you can pick your friend, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Always remember that. Drew Carey, come on down. It's gotten off to a great start so far this week. The Price is Right Celebrity Edition. Snoop Dogg already helped a contestant win a car. Joining us now via satellite is the host of The Price is Right, Drew Carey.
Welcome back.
I'm afraid of this because Samantha Hell is here, and she's talking about gluten-free and who should do it and who should not. Samantha's a dietitian. She's here to tell us more about the diet and what's it right for. You're saying, I said I'm on the gluten-free diet. She said, oh, wait till you hear what I have to say.
Watch out, baby. Well, you know, it is the biggest trending new fad in the country right now is the gluten-free diet. And we love fads in this country. And gluten-free sounds like it's fun. People think they're going to lose weight. However, the real truth is, if you don't have something called celiac disease, or if you don't have something also called gluten intolerance or a wheat allergy, there's absolutely no reason not to eat gluten.
Well, isn't that why you're on this diet?
Well, I went and had my blood work done, and they said I was testing high for gluten, so that they recommended for 6 weeks I try a gluten-free diet. I have an itch.
An itch you
there,
can't
everybody
scratch.
knows I have itch. I itch. The itch is so bad, and it's all over different parts of my body that it wakes me up in the middle of the night. I've been to an allergist, I've been to a dermatologist, I've been to a naturopath. They're all trying to help me, but nobody can diagnose what this itch is from. So they did the blood work, and my levels came back gluten. They like lay off the wheat for 6 weeks and see if your diet has
and
helped
has it
you.
made any difference?
Not one bit.
Okay. It's hard to pinpoint things like that a lot, and a lot of times we do go gluten-free. A lot of ADHD kids, autistic kids, children with behavior problems, adults who have itches, fatigue. Everyone in the audience is nodding. They try the gluten-free thing, and that's okay. And some people say they lose weight, but you know, when you go gluten-free, you might be giving up your bagels and your muffins and your cookies and your sweets and the huge bowls of pasta that we're eating. So you may just be actually eating less.
Exactly.
So
well,
there's no
the
reason
choices are so. And, and I know you're going to hear to offer, but when you go to a New Year's Eve party and people have made cookies and they're not making gluten, like this is, I'm sure this. You know,
This is coming up later.
The Twice Baked twins are here. Look at this beautiful tray of cookies.
This is not gluten-free.
These are not gluten-free, right?
But these are.
They can be, right? But nobody's making gluten, but those are. So talk to us about our choices.
These are gluten-free cookies. There's a lot of choices in the stores, and you can also have a lot of the choices talk about the baked goods. Of course, I will want people to eat a little healthier than baked goods, but you can make something like this. This is a quinoa salad. I got home from work at 7:30 last night. I whipped this up so quickly.
What's in that?
It is quinoa. This is red quinoa. There's black. There's white. There's peas. There's corn. There's peppers, red, orange. I couldn't find any red peppers in the store, so I got orange and yellow peppers.
How do you make quinoa? And
what is quinoa?
Can I try it? Is it any good?
It's
Would
right
like
here.
to try it? Oh,
yes,
good.
it's right there. Quinoa is a grain from South America. It's high in protein. It's high in fiber. It's fine if you need a gluten-free diet. You want to try it? And it takes 12 minutes. You rinse it in the water. You cook it into 1 cup of quinoa, 2 cups of water. Boom, 12 minutes, you're done.
Absolutely delicious.
And it's fantastic. It's not expensive. You can buy it in bulk. It's in the grocery stores, so it's available. And these are just products that we picked up in the stores. These are gluten-free pretzels, and we're going to let you guys try them if you want.
These cookies are delicious. This is gluten-free?
These are all gluten-free. I got this brownie mix at Trader Joe's. So there's a lot of things you can buy that are gluten-free. It's trending in restaurants these days. If you call up the restaurants, a lot of restaurants are offering gluten-free foods.
This looks just like a regular Nutri-Grain bar.
Yeah,
that's right.
And I've been eating those out.
Them.
There's another company out there called Martha's
There's
Nature.
all kinds of gluten-free foods if you need them. If you need gluten-free foods, if you have something called celiac disease, you absolutely have to go gluten-free. It's necessary for your health.
And book after book after book.
After book after book. I have a radio show on Dr. Radio Sirius XM, and I get sent tons of gluten-free books from authors who want to be on the show.
Wow.
So there's all kinds of resources out there for people who want to go gluten-free. But if you don't have a need to go gluten-free, you don't need to. You just want to eat whole grains. You can watch your portions, have all those fruits and vegetables.
So if you're
nuts
tested
and seeds
for it,
are great.
That's great.
The gold standard test for celiac disease is either a biopsy of your little small intestine and a blood test. So the gold standard is the
Thank you, Samantha. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Samantha Heller, dietitian. We appreciate that. Coming up, a place to take the kids. Disney on Ice is in Connecticut this month.
And we have one of the skaters in our studio.
Yay! And we're going to give away some tickets. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Twice Baked twins are here, Judy and Joy. We're making a slim and trim snack recipe. And I'm sure a lot of people are wondering because New Year's just started and people are making resolutions.
Right.
I personally...
Did you?
No, because I end up breaking them. And I think a lot of people feel that way. But you have a simple recipe that could help people stick to their diet plans or make it simpler.
Right. I think that it's very hard to go through the entire holiday season with all this baking and cooking, and Joy and I started at the end of October.
Right.
So I mean, to transition into no cookies, that's like cold turkey for us.
I can't do it.
So
Especially for us.
This is a healthy cookie.
Okay. What's in it?
Okay, and it's no bake. It's
a
microwave.
No-bake cookie?
It's also
I can microwave.
And you can microwave.
This is perfect. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. We
All
have
right, let's start.
Peanut butter?
Okay, we're going to start with a cup of peanut butter and 2/3 cup of honey. And
smooth or crunchy, or does it not matter?
You know what?
I like the crunchy peanut butter.
Right.
I like crunchy peanut butter too.
Okay, you could do whatever you want. And I think Joy said she was even going to try it with an almond butter.
Almond butter or a soy-based
That's
butter
healthier.
if you can't have nuts.
Okay.
Okay, so I did put it in the microwave here, but because of the TV time or whatever, it's a little bit, you could stir.
It's a little bit not as soft.
It's not as soft.
Okay, that's good.
So
It's
you mix
working.
it up. Okay, here, let me do this first.
Cocoa?
We are adding
No.
This is a plant-based protein powder.
Oh.
Okay.
Right here. This is really healthy stuff.
What's that called?
This one is very healthy. Now you know a lot of people do use regular protein powders because I have the bodybuilder boys that want protein powder all the time. But this one is made out of vegetables, fruits, in grains.
You're
so this
doing a
is
really
made-
good job. If everybody watches this all the time, I usually take over and Judy does nothing.
That's because Scott, because Scott's over there. That's why.
Yes.
No, I happen to really like this, and I've been making this for like 10 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Am I
this is
stirring
my-
this right? Here, you want to take
Yeah,
over?
no, that's okay. You're doing a good job. You know what it is? It's because we didn't, put it in the
Soften
microwave,
it.
but that's okay.
And then what do we have here, Judy?
This is Akashi whole wheat cereal, but
we could use
You said you could
gluten-free.
use Rice Krispies.
Or
I
Rice
have
Krispies.
used Rice Krispies for my son Nick and the baseball team before when I didn't have it.
And how much cranberries or dried blueberries?
Whatever you want. That's about a
Have
quarter.
some.
About a quarter of a cup, but the recipe is on our website.
Okay.
Okay, and you can also go to our Facebook page, Twice
And are
Baked
these
Twins.
white chocolate chips?
Yep, but wait a minute, Alyssa, you're going too fast.
I'm jumping ahead of you. I'm very excited about the chocolate.
Okay. All right, so we're going to make believe that this is mixed.
Yeah,
and
looks
we're,
delicious.
And we're all going to...
Aren't you glad he's over there?
You're going to get to try one, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised, Scott.
Right. All right,
That's it?
let's make believe that it's mixed.
Okay.
Okay. Look at Scott over there. And we're going to just roll it in our hands. And you can make them any size that you want. And you can actually even do this in an 8x8 glass pan.
And just
You don't
push it
have to
in.
do this. It doesn't have to take this long.
And then you stick this in the microwave.
No, we already put it in the microwave. This is it. It's going in the
is it.
refrigerator and it's going to chill.
And then they look like that?
And they're going to look like that. And they are chewy, they are crunchy, and that peanut butter
We're gonna
gives you
cut 'em up
all...
for
How come
everybody
some of
after
them
the show.
are yellow and some are brown?
Because I used a chocolate
Powder?
Complete. It's called Complete by Juice Plus and vanilla.
And a vanilla one. I like both of them.
you
I
wanna
think
come
they're
try the
delicious.
cookies, Scott?
Could you
I
come
think
over
that you
now,
should.
please?
I think
Scott?
that you should.
coming.
And I
Just
did
buy one.
drizzle a little white chocolate on them just for TV. You don't have to if you don't want
So
to.
you
but
melted this and you
I
drizzled
did.
that on
I
top.
melted
is
it
which
in the
flavor?
microwave.
Vanilla.
I will eat this in honor of Kara because she loves chocolate.
Oh, we'll leave them. We'll leave some for Kara.
No.
Thank you,
What do you
ladies.
think?
Absolutely.
you,
All right, I'm
Alyssa.
gonna try one too. All right, ahead on Better
And very
Connecticut. If
healthy.
you don't know what to do with all those toys your kids got for the holidays coming up, we'll show you how you can get some help
Oh, that's
organizing.
wonderful. Thank you, ladies. Oh, it's time for Better Family.
Yay.
Yay!
The new year is a great time for parents to help kids reorganize their toys, especially after the holidays and there's toys everywhere. They need to be put away.
Absolutely. Our Better Buddy Jen Pace, she talks to a Newington woman who helps helps people. They declutter and reorganize their homes. Games, I had those as a kid.
Which one?
I think it was the Magic. I don't know. I can't remember it. The one that said the Gallic. I don't know.
Whatever it is, I didn't have it as a
All right,
kid.
Estelle, you didn't have anything. You had a goat.
That's true.
Estelle's business is called All in Its Place Organizing Services. She can also organize those large storage bins, packs and unpacks for moves. She can also help with estate sales.
And for more information on how to reach her, go to our website, betterct.com.
Do we have to do recipe of the week?
I think we do.
It's Wednesday. Come on back for the mayhem.
All right,
There's
Kara's not here, so I feel like there's pressure on me to actually do this.
Don't worry, sweetheart. 5 minutes. We were just discussing how we think Newt Gingrich's wife might be the same as Mitt Romney's wife, only they use that, they push the belly button and they pull the hair out for different appearances.
Yeah.
Could
And then
be.
it's wife swap.
And then
it
it's
could be a
wife
whole
swap.
new reality show.
So, but Mitt Romney's son, we were just discussing, looks just like John Stamos. Remember? Oh, John Stamos, John. Anyway, I don't know what we're talking about. Our recipe of the week is called fudge, baby, lay in the sand. Is there something that I can remember? What are we doing?
Let's cook.
Okay.
All right. We need a couple walnuts.
Where's the music? We need the music.
I can't work on their music.
Cannot cook without the music. Oh, unbelievable. All right.
Here, a cup of this.
All right, we need 1 cup of walnuts. No, just stop it. It's ridiculous.
It's very distracting. I can't cook under these
Is
conditions.
Sheba on audio? Is Sheba on audio? This is why nothing's going right. It's Sheba. We got to get a camera on Sheba.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, listen. This is
wrong
motel music.
This is elevator music.
This is Berlin Turnpike music. Oh my God. All right, way to go, Sheba.
This is inappropriate music.
Oh my God. It's a good thing I'm gay. All right, here we go. What do we do?
But I don't know. Do you
1
put that
cup
in
of
there?
walnuts.
Chop, blend ingredients.
Chop,
Yes,
okay.
in here.
What is this? A food processor? Twice
Yeah.
Baked Twins? What is that a food processor?
Here, 1 1/3 of those.
What is this? How many?
1 1/3 cups. Are
One-
those pitted, or do we have to take the pits out?
Hang on a second. Nope, they're pitted.
Okay.
But there's always one in the supermarket where you go and cheat, especially the olives, the Kalamata olives, and and then you break your whole jaw. All right, here we go. Another 1/3 of a cup.
1 1/3, yeah.
There we go. Okay.
There you go.
What else?
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Here, I got the
Here,
vanilla.
I don't think
Okay, I got the vanilla.
Got it!
A teaspoon.
A teaspoon?
Oh, I hate when they seal them like that.
This is ridiculous.
Just bite it off.
Sheba, you really have to play some type of music, even if it is the motel music.
I will sing.
Because it's just horrible. What did we need of this?
A spoon. A teaspoon.
There we go. She found it. All right, teaspoon. There we
Yes.
go. Oh, geez. Okay, sorry about
Oh,
that.
it's a lot happier now. I like this.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
And what else?
And
3 to
this.
4 tablespoons of cocoa powder, depending on how chocolatey you want.
Oh, we want it chocolatey.
Depending on how chocolatey you want your babies to be. You're not measuring, sweetheart.
I like chocolate.
Okay. Chop, blend all the ingredients using a food processor or magic bullet. All right.
This will work.
Hang on a second. All right, hang on. Ready? Chop. The what?
The what?
The plastic tab goes in.
Oh.
Lift the lid. Turn it the other way. Oh, I see. Okay, now we got it. Sorry, I'm getting help in my ear. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Whoa. Wow, it's smoking. Look at that.
I think there's too much cocoa in there.
I think, well, why don't you put 4 pounds of it in there?
I left some in here.
Oh, it's really having a hard time, isn't it? Okay.
Should we add some oil
What
or
do we
water?
do with it now? 2, roll into cutie pie little balls. 2, roll into cutie pie
Roll
little
into
balls.
cutie pie little balls. Okay.
All right, here we go.
What is a cutie pie little ball?
You just so did not do a good job. Okay, hang
Well-
on, let's shake off the excess.
Yeah. Take some of the cocoa off it.
Come on, this is ridiculous. There's no liquid
No,
supposed to be
I
in
can
here.
roll these into cutie pie little balls.
2 cocoa powder depending on chocolate. There's nothing. No, this is not.
Judy and Joy.
Judy, a little more dates.
More dates. Okay, we can do dates.
Grind up a few more dates. The part fell out though. How does this go in? Like that? All right,
Ay, ay, ay.
hang on a second.
My mom is going to be so upset with me.
Oh! Will you help us, please? Will you get in here? This is horrible. We
Here.
go. Oh, look, she did it into
she
a bowl.
did it.
This does not look appetizing.
All right,
Where's the dates?
put in a few more dates. And
This
then,
looks like
You can put in a little water if you want.
Scott.
What?
Control yourself.
Oh, that looks like a. Looks like
What
a,
it looks like.
Looks like a little cat turd. Enjoy. This looks like goat poop.
Where did
Looks
you
like
get this?
Boris's.
Where did
See?
you get this?
And see, I don't know. It came with the.
Okay, here we
It
go.
came with
It
the
came
studio.
with the studio.
See, you don't know how to do it either.
We got it.
Did it break?
Short.
It's broken.
You got to make sure the lid.
okay.
Okay, lock it in. Let's put a little bit more of this in
All
there.
right.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna take it off.
I
Get it.
can't.
Here we go.
Oh, if they're not even.
Here we go. Okay. No, came out.
Maybe some more vanilla.
Hang on.
Oh, it smells so
And then what do you do
delicious.
with it? Do we have a before picture or an after picture? What's this supposed to look like?
Just like
Well,
this.
it's not
I think
moist
they're
enough. I
perfect.
think you put a little bit too much cocoa, but it's probably delicious.
Really?
Uh-huh. They look like little turds. They're very cute.
There you go.
Okay, so this is what you do, and then you eat them.
There you go. Now it's
Who
smashing
from our
together.
studio audience would like to try one? Come,
Really?
Come up and eat
Come
this.
on up.
Another trivia question for your chance to win a 4-pack of tickets to Disney on Ice. The third person to email the correct answer to mail at betterct.com will win. What's the question?
In the movie Pinocchio, what is Geppetto's profession?
Is it good?
Ooh, if you're the winner, someone from the show will contact you. So, I don't know. Do you know?
No, and I know you're not going to believe this, but it really is delicious.
Seriously?
I know it was
These
good.
are dirt balls. We'll be right back. You're watching Better Connecticut. Stay with us. Oh, what?
End of show. This is it.
This is it? We're at the end of the show?
End of the show.
Oh my
This
God.
is how we end the
All right,
show?
studio audience, come up. You have to try this because it's a mess. In the meantime, I want you to take a look at Mitt Romney's family. Come on, hurry up. Look at the guy on the end,
On the right-hand side.
on the right-hand side. Is that not John Stamos?
Oh, so cute.
That is unbelievable. Look at these 4 handsome men. I think just with the help of
He
the
needs to
sons
put
alone.
his hand down. He's blocking his face.
But doesn't the guy on the right look like Mitt Romney, John Stamos? I think, and they all look like Mitt Romney, don't they? Especially the oldest one. And there's Newt Gingrich's wife.
I'm making it.
Oh, anyway, all right. Thank you so much for joining us. Did you try it?
Delicious.
Please help yourself. There's so much to go around. We'll be right back. Oh no, we're done. I keep forgetting we're done.
No.
Dr. Oz
Try
is
the
next,
other cookies.
and Eyewitness News at
Those are
5
better.
coming up. Stay with us.